Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you enjoy what you're seeing, and if you want to see more. Coming up in today's episode, we have a delve into the NRL game that was played today. We begin with Jordan Turner's ideas and talk about Jamaica and Jamaican Rugby League, and why Rugby League can be proud of these two servicemen. Jordan Turner says Jamaica are only just getting started in Rugby League ahead of their debut in the end-of-year World Cup. The Reggae Warriors will become the first ever Caribbean nation to compete at the Rugby League World Cup this autumn. And Turner, who was born and raised in England but is of Jamaican descent through his grandparents, made his debut last autumn against the England Knights. Jamaica have been drawn against the likes of New Zealand, Ireland and Lebanon in their group, and Jordan Turner cannot wait to represent his ancestral homeland. He told Rugby League Live, "It's an exciting year. The World Cup is quite a long way away at the minute, and while I'm excited about it, I'm not really focusing on it at the moment. The project for us, not just about saying we've done our bit, we've played in a World Cup, it's more of a building phase. I know the people in charge of Jamaica Rugby League have brought in some young lads to try and build in a team in the future that can hopefully compete in the next World Cup. There's a 5 to 10 year plan to integrate people into Rugby League from Jamaica. We've got a lot on our shoulders as a playing group. We need to expand the game, and if we as a group don't expand the game in Jamaica, we haven't done our job. Rugby League in Jamaica is quite new, and there are a few years that have been a stop to development, but it is a long-term plan for Jamaica. It's exciting to be a part of it. Hopefully I can hang around until the next World Cup and be a part of that. At that time, at any time that Jamaica need me, I'll always be available, and I'll try my best to do the best to promote Rugby League in Jamaica." In that spirit, Turner has even been back to the island to visit Newcombe Valley in St Elizabeth, the birthplace of his grandmother and auntie. Whilst he hasn't been able to get over Jamaica in recent years due to coronavirus pandemic, he hopes to return soon. "I went back to my grandma's village in Newcombe Valley in St Elizabeth. It is way up in the mountains and tourists can't really get to it. My auntie, who was born there, came with us and picked us up and took us into the mountains. It was an eye-opener. It was an amazing experience, and it was humbling to see where I truly come from. I'm looking to go back. I'm hoping to go back over the last couple of years, but that's not been possible. But I'm going back first chance I get." All FC star Mitieli Vulikajapani has been wrecking defenders' peace in the Betfred Super League, but soon could be restoring the peace if he's recalled to the British Army duties. The powerful Fijian serves as a gunner in the 47th Regiment Royal Artillery before being granted release from active service to join the Black and Whites last April. A convert of Rugby Union, where he's represented the armed services and also Saracens 7 side, the strapping Vulikajapani has started to make a real mark for himself this term. He has scored in back-to-back games, crossing the line in Super League against Huddersfield in the win, as well as in Saturday's Challenge Cup game against Sheffield Eagles. But following Russia's horrific invasion of Ukraine and the ongoing war there, Vulikajapani knows he could soon be called into action for another sortie. Seen here on duty even, Vulikajapani said, "They called me a while back to say if there's a need for peacekeeping in Ukraine, I might end up going. At the moment, I don't know what will happen, but if they do contact me, I should go back because the army is the priority. If given the chance to go and do some peacekeeping, if we're deployed, it'll help out. I'll help out wherever I can. He is following the footsteps of another Fijian soldier who played for Hull on the wing, Ratu Nuilago, who you see here on the right. A private in the Yorkshire Regiment, he scored 23 tries in 34 games for the East Yorkshire club after joining the 3 years ago. Nuilago, who's 30 years old, is now starring for the Bristol Bears in the Gallagher Premiership, but played alongside Village Japani when Saracens claimed the 2018 Premiership Sevens title. Village Japani said, Ratu is quite a close friend of mine. We play Sevens together with the Army as well as Saracens. He is really inspiring. We've been talking a lot and he came up to Hull recently for the weekend. He came to visit the family and say hello to us all. He talked about the Army and rugby. He was banned for being red-carded against the London Irish, so he had the weekend off. The Hull winger is 27, joined the British Army in 2017 and served in America and Cyprus. As a Commonwealth soldier, we signed for 12 years, he added. I'm the gunner in the 47th Regiment, which is in charge of UAV, the drone, and if I finish playing rugby, I finish off my army career service, or extend to 22 years. But for now, I'm a professional rugby player with Hull. He also admits that his army training, and he does believe that his military training has served him well in making the transition to rugby league. It's helped me really a lot. You can take the points from the army into rugby league. It's similar. The need for discipline, timing and fitness. I found league is more intense than union. It's fast, similar to sevens. I do feel I'm playing well at the moment compared to last year. I'm getting more game time and I'm getting to know the game better. I am a bit more confident and hopefully I will play again against Wigan on Thursday. So with all those players that are looking for life after rugby, his life is already set in stone after rugby as he's going back to the army, which was his life before rugby. Good luck to him. Stay safe, young man. And thank you for your service. And we end today with an NRL match report as we have a look at the Gold Coast Titans versus the West Tigers, who played on Thursday evening in Australia. Both teams come into the game with some changes, as the Titans, first of all, a change to the team on Thursday with Isaac Liu dropping out and his place being taken by Jermaine Jolliffe, with Jared Wallace joining the bench. Former Bronco Jermaine Isako plays his first game for the club at fullback, replacing the injured Jaden Campbell, who has a rib injury, while Corey Thompson returns from a hand injury in place of Philip Sammy, who has COVID, on the wing. For the Tigers are 1-17 with no late changes, with Spencer James Roberts and Ken Malo and back rower Kelma Tuilagi all returning from a quad, ankle injuries and also a head knock respectively. Luke Garner and Alex Seyfarth dropped to the bench, while Stafford Toa and Jake Simpkins dropped to the reserves, and Zane Musgrove switches to starting prop for Stefano Utikamanu. There was no changes to the squads from their updates on Thursday. So we're going to the first half, and Jacob Liddell was involved in a sickening head collision early in the game as both sides were guilty of blowing good field positions. Corey Thompson thought that he was over for the first try before dropping the ball, with the line begging. Oliver Gildart then split the ball at the other end of the field, with the Tigers closing to score in the corner. He actually spilt the ball. Tyrone Peachy was also sent to the sin bin for a professional foul, reducing the Tigers down to 12 men. Crusher Tucker allowed the Titans to sneak a penalty goal for a 2-0 lead. However, the Tigers replied with a penalty of their own to make it 2-2 at half-time. The second half followed the same pattern as the first, as Jermaine Isako ran behind David Fafita to give Luke Brooks the chance to slot a penalty for a 4-2 lead. Luke Brooks with all the points for the Tigers as he kicked another penalty goal to make it 6-2 before an absolutely stunning finish. The Tigers had spilt a Toby Sexton kick that bounced off the goalpost with a minute to go, and it went into the goal area where AJ Brimson was on hand to pounce to steal the final points to complete the crazy win. After Toby Sexton added the 2 for his second kick of the day. The Tigers led a trialist contest 6-2 with a minute to play, and after the ball hit the post, AJ Brimson pounced on the error from Jock Madden in the in-goal area to seal a famous win. And a final score of Titans 8, Tigers 6. And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking that notification bell for any updates that may come your way from the channel. I want to thank everyone for watching these episodes, as this is 1 year since I have done these videos. Well, yes, today is the first anniversary of the channel Held Dominance. And thank you so much for all watching, subscribing, being a friend of the channel. All those that have commented, thank you so much. Hopefully the next 12 months can continue the success and the knowledge that I bring to you from all over the world's game. Hopefully there'll be more growth to the channel. I'm hoping so that you and I can go on this trip and create a rugby league channel that everyone can be proud of. Once again, I want to thank you all for watching, and please, I hope it continues. But in the meantime, please stay safe. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in the next episode.